Hello and welcome to the Mockingbird Show. And today I will be talking about the Samagra Siksha workshop in Imphal, where I was invited as a resource person to talk about sustaining and extending FLN up to class 5. These are a glimpse of the few teaching aids that I had taken with me so that I could show examples. And these are a collection of things that I took. And then the journey was on the 2nd of August 2025. Interesting indeed. A very lovely weather, I must say. This is a Deepor Bill while I was driving to the airport. And then I boarded, and this 45 minutes long journey was really wonderful because the weather was so good. And it was like, this is the first time I have visited Imphal. And I was just waiting to see the place. Look at the weather here. So beautiful. And then I landed in the hotel, checked in, and I was waiting for my friend Harminder to come. And until then, I did some of my work and then took a stroll in the hotel. It was so beautiful, a very well-maintained place, I must say. And then I really had a good time. Then Harminder joined me and we went to the Ima market, a market which is run only by women. Such an empowering place, I must say, because it is the essence of woman power that I could see in the Ima market. A lovely place, and I would like to visit it again. And then the wait was over and 3rd August arrived. Morning coffee, and I got ready for the conference. And I didn't know what to expect. So it's so lovely to meet some of my friends there. And then we proceeded towards the conference hall. And then I met the people from the education department of Imphal, Manipur. And then the crowds from all over had come. And it was indeed a very, very interactive session that we had. And there were a couple of speakers who spoke on different topics, and so the event began right on time and we were on the stage. I started my presentation with an overview of what happens in the early childhood years and the importance of foundational literacy and numeracy. I discussed the goals of NEP 2020 and Nipun Bharat and the challenges faced in the Indian context. Also, I touched upon the need of continuous and comprehensive assessment and integrating STEAM to deepen FLN, besides many other topics that I have touched during my presentation.
Learning gaps widens over time. So when children do not have proper foundation literacy and numeracy by standard 3rd, like Sir already mentioned, the multilingual, the different languages that come up, and then there is a gap. So teachers, please, they need to forget when they're teaching, whatever trainings will go out to the teachers, please make them understand.
I cited an example with the use of number cards where children can match the dots with the numbers given after counting. It may be introduced to children of 4 years and above depending on their counting ability. So this is a very interesting way to enable them to count and also find the activity interesting.
Learning is for whole life. It will go on and on and on, and if you've got a growth mindset, today also we are ready to learn. Today also we want to learn something new so that we can apply it tomorrow. But fetching a glass of water is so important because it is a life skill. We don't teach our children to cook, but it is a life skill. Tomorrow if they go to the hospital and there's a pandemic, everything is closed, how will they sustain? So these are the EPL we talk about, which Maria Montessori said, exercises in practical learning. The teachers have a huge role to play in this. There's a lot of training required for teachers because when the teacher is of class 3, 4, 5, they are looking more at the textbook, and when we tell them that these are the things you need to do, they say that we have crossed that stage or this is not foundation.
So after my presentation, we had a photo session. We all gathered and took a couple of pictures for memory, and I presented a copy of our book to Mr. Praveen Singh, IAS Secretary Education, Government of Manipur, and this was a lovely trip I will always remember.